Howdy, this is David Groce, your Texas tax and lawman. Today, let's discuss everybody's favorite thing, paperwork. Just talking about paperwork reminds me of the classic sitcom, The Office. Let's kick it off with some top-notch inspiration on the fundamentals of business from Michael.
The fundamentals of business. The fundamentals of business. Mental is a part of the word. I have underlined it. Because you're mental, if you don't have a good time, you have to enjoy it.
Well, the fun is in it.
Fundamental.
Oh, right.
Get out.
I know.
Yeah, we know there's no fun in paperwork, but good record keeping enables you to evaluate your own performance, substantiate your expenses for tax purposes, and make sure your clients pay you and that you have money to pay your bills. First, a business bank account. Your business needs its own bank account. I know that seems obvious, but I regularly meet new business owners who start their business and just deposit the income into their personal account. This is bad for lots of reasons, including subjecting your personal assets to business risk, exposing your business assets to personal risk, and worst of all, it allows the IRS to audit you personally if you have a problem with your business, and we certainly don't want that. Even if you are a sole proprietor just getting started, you need to establish a business checking account for your business. Suck it up and pay the $10 monthly fee. It's definitely worth it. Second, accounting system. Keeping good accounting records is pretty straightforward. You have to track the money coming in, your income, and the money you pay out, expenses. In the old days, people used the old green line sheets called ledgers. Most of us learned how to track our money using a bank register. However you do it, you have to keep records of all the money coming in and going out. For 20 years, QuickBooks has been the dominant software used by business. But now, there are lots of cloud-based applications that provide the same functionality from your phone or your tablet. If that's too complicated, you can use Excel or a template from Word to track your income and expenses. The bottom line is this: you have to track your money. You cannot expect what you will not inspect. Third, tax filings. If you pay sales tax, payroll tax, income tax, franchise tax, property tax, or any of the myriad of taxes we will discuss in the next video, keep a copy of the form you file. Believe it or not, the government often claims it did not receive a tax return from one of my clients. The easiest way to solve that problem is to have a copy on hand that you can readily provide to the taxing authority. Before you send off the tax filing, make sure you scanned it or copied it and have a copy for your records. Fourth, real-time records. The IRS likes the word contemporaneous. In an audit, the IRS wants to know if you kept real-time business records or just went back in time from memory. This issue really turns on the rules of evidence. In the law, certain documents are admissible in court and others are not. One type of record that courts accept as prima facie evidence, or evidence that is true just by looking at it, is business records. In court, your lawyer can use the written records to prove your case if he proves three simple facts. It's in the regular course of your business to make such records, keep such records, and the document he is showing is one of those records. That may sound too theoretical for some, so let's make it practical. The IRS does not want to see your credit card statement with expenses highlighted. That only shows that you spent money on a certain day. It does not show why or that your business used it. Better proof is the receipt from the office supply store that shows what you actually bought and what desk you were putting it on. The best practice is to keep a daily schedule that shows who you saw and what you did. Write the name of the customer on a meal receipt or the details on the receipt. Keep a mileage log or trip log of the business use of your vehicle. These are real-time, contemporaneous records that will enable you to win in an audit. Fifth, record retention. Keep these records for 5 years. The IRS can audit you for 3 years from the date of filing. So if you file your 2017 tax return on April 15th, 2018, the service has until 2021 to audit your return. Yes, you could get rid of the paperwork at 4 years, but keeping them an extra year gives you a little insurance. After all that thrilling information about business records, let me leave you with a laugh from the office and their crack team of accountants.
So what is it that you wanted to talk to me about?
Well, we've been trying to balance the books for a week now. And for some reason, they're not balancing.
I'm sorry?
There's about $3,000 missing, and we're trying to figure out where it went.
Well, it's probably just some accounting error.
It is not an accounting error.
Well, it could be.
It is not an accounting error. Well, it was not my accounting error.
This is the first I've heard of it.
Hey, keep good records, but don't turn into that person straining over every penny. Until next time, adios. Texas Tax and Lawman Legal Disclaimer. Hey, I'm a lawyer. You know I have to have some lawyer mumbo jumbo. This is a general information video, not client attorney privilege information. The content is information only and is not directed to any specific facts or circumstances and cannot be relied upon as a legal opinion, even though that would be nice and save you a trip to the lawyer. If you have a specific legal question, feel free to contact David Groce directly or seek qualified legal or tax counsel in your state of residence, state of mind, or whatever place you call home.